3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Oh shit, we started recording.
Alright,
So yeah,
Advay, you start.
you guys should introduce me, and when you
Alright.
introduce me as
Joker.
okay, yeah. So you introduce me, and I come in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, guys. Hey, guys, welcome to. What are we doing today? No, what
In
are we?
society.
Okay, welcome to Society. Today we have uh, Heath Ledger Joker, also known as Varun Man and 28. We have who am I? Which Joker am I?
You're like the Killing Joke one, like the fucking shittiest one.
Oh man, that movie is horrible. No, don't put me like that.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
Yeah, he Jack Nicholson Joker, and
Okay.
today we have Cyril Abraham Dennis,
Peanut.
also known as Martin Scorsese's 2019 Joker.
What? What's up? What's up? I am happy that Cyril knew about the virtual background thing and we didn't even tell him. He just like
No,
assumed.
it's like a mandatory
You
thing
know,
in Zoom calls. Like having a virtual background.
Do you think anyone other than people who watch movies will understand what's happening behind?
by the way, dude, are we gonna get copyrighted for your background, Varun?
Oh yeah, how do you play a movie in your background?
See, look, technology and all like I'm advanced, okay. That shit's not for the weak. But yeah. Are they bursting firecrackers at your place, sir?
No, no, no.
Nothing.
They are, but like it's very low key.
What do you mean it's low key? You live in India. Like we live in UAE and people are like fucking
Yeah,
blowing
but
shit up.
Kerala it's different from North.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's weird, dude. You know, we had this like those things where you shoot the thing, right? It's like that big stick, and it just shoots.
yeah, 47.
It went into someone's balcony, dude. It went into someone's balcony and blew up.
Beautiful.
He didn't even move. He just stood there.
Once, the bottle rocket,
Right,
it
right, right,
blew
right,
up
right.
on my friend's face. Nothing happened to him though.
It blew up on his. How did that happen? How did
I
the
know he
situation?
like he lit it at the
Uh,
tip of the
uh,
thing, and then he didn't know, it was like faulty or something. So it just like took off there. It didn't even go up. It just took off there, and nothing happened to him.
I don't know why they give like how they thought bursting firecrackers was a good idea. Like people are really dumb, right? In general. So I
Yeah,
don't. Yeah,
I
it's really
agree.
crazy. Yeah. So let's move on to Paul Thomas, Paul the Anderson's filmography. Do
Oh,
you want to start
you
from the
haven't
very start?
watched all of
I
his
have
movies.
seen 4 of his movies.
I've seen. I have 91% on the PTA filmography on Letterboxd.
Letterbox.
Yeah, it's the I haven't seen two movies. One doesn't exist anymore.
How do you do that?
Second, it's like when Magnolia came out, they made a short film, like people attending Tom Cruise's thing. Like if you have seen it.
I
Uh,
I don't.
yeah, Tom Cruise plays what does he play?
He plays a man who makes you assured of your toxic
Yeah,
masculinity.
yeah, yeah. He does this like this conventions where people attend, and he says, respect the dick, tame the cunt, or something.
Yeah,
Respect the cock, tame the cunt.
yeah, it might be his best performance, probably.
It is, yeah. It's better than what Night and Day.
Mummy,
Yeah,
the the ideal Tom Cruise film. Mummy. I mean,
Um,
like, that's what
and
they say, right? Like, if you're gonna binge Tom Cruise, you watch Magnolia, Night and Day.
Vanilla
What is that?
Sky.
Yeah, and then the Mummy. Nothing in between. Mission Impossible if you feel like it.
No, Tom Cruise hates Paul Thomas Anderson.
What?
Yeah,
Hates.
they are like really good friends until he saw The Master, and The Master is about Scientology. So he's a Scientologist.
Oh, right, 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 right,
Oh
Yeah,
right, right, right.
yeah.
and,
But the movie isn't about. I mean, it looks
I
like it's
mean,
about, but he.
yeah, but like it's it's still a critique. I mean,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
There Will Be Blood. There Will Be Blood isn't explicitly about religion, but religion
Hmm.
is there, and
As
like
subtext, exactly.
yeah, like the idea of Scientology as cult is there, but it's not explicitly about Scientology.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. That's how subtext plays
yeah,
well into this guy's film. I mean, Phantom Thread is about so many things. It's about. I feel like the clothes aspect goes like really unrecognized. Did you see the clothes in Phantom Thread? It's
no,
fantastic. It's
there are
fucking
clothes.
beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. This Danny DeVito guy is playing the main character. Uh, what's his
Dude, the
name?
actress looks a lot like Gal Gadot, the actress in that movie.
Woodcock. His name's Woodcock. It's a serious film. It's a serious film that deals with mature topics of morning wood and all that.
Wait, what do you mean by serious film? Like there are like explosions and action, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that's Michael
there's like
Bay's
a
Harold Woodcock.
driving
That's a
scene
different movie.
there.
Wait, there's no like Thanos snapping and like
None of that.
there's no Iron
None of
Man.
that.
Oh, okay.
Ant-Man's there.
Ant Man say okay, good, good.
Yeah, in the post-credit
And
scene.
you just don't see him.
Yeah, you just don't see him. He's just that small. He's just around. He's a cameo by Paul Rudd.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
It,
No, Paul Rudd.
Paul, Paul Rudd plays Ant-Man in this one. Anyways, but Advay, why didn't you like Phantom Thread?
No, it's
You
good.
didn't like
It's just
Phantom?
like no, it's good. Like it's good, but I mean nothing
Come
new
on,
or
say it, fucker.
groundbreaking about it. It's just okay.
Have you
Yeah, your
listened to the
relation.
score?
Yeah, score is good. Everything's good, but there's nothing like oh my god about it. Like yeah, it's a great film. Uh, yeah,
Advay, other than the performances in There Will Be Blood,
yeah.
what was the first thing you noticed?
I love the subtext about capitalism. Fantastic.
Capitalism.
The
Cap. Oh, right.
American
Okay. Yeah.
dream.
Right. Right. Right.
What
Right.
movie are you watching?
Right. Okay. I got it.
Okay,
Took a
and
second. Correct.
you have your. I love the oil rig construction because the movie was on low budget. Dude. Like
It wasn't low budget. Did
it
you
It
it
wasn't
see
low
the?
budget.
it was low
It
budget.
was.
How is it low budget?
It was no like it wasn't that as high as you think. It was quite.
There
Just
will be
search it up.
blood.
Yeah, let's guess before you
Budget.
search it up.
All right. Fine. What are your bets? I think it's at least like 20 million.
20
I'd
million
go
is
for
low
like a
budget.
hundred. Yeah, 20 million is low.
I don't think it's 100 and all. I know that
I
it
think it's
bombed in the
100. I
box
think it's
office.
It didn't.
no, no, no.
It didn't. Did it bomb?
Phantom Thread, Boogie Nights, and mm, There Will Be Blood were hits in the box office. Everything else was a flop. Punch and Club was a flop. The Master was
Dude,
a
if
flop.
this thing, if
Inherent
this
Vices
was,
was a flop.
wait, no way, bro. I know for a fact that There Will Be Blood got like 70 million in the box office. So how is it going to be 100 million, bro?
Is it? It would be. It won't be like 20 million. It should be like more than 50, less than 100 between that. Yeah, let's say more than 70.
Adway, what are your bets?
I
That's
think
like
like
every number ever, sir. Pick a
No.
number.
I think it's like probably 70 million.
Hmm. 70 is
Okay.
not low budget. Still, it's not low budget.
There Will Be Blood budget. You guys just take
What?
it.
How much is it? 20? 25?
Okay, fine. It did bomb in the box office. The Master 35 million, no? And how much did it earn? Oh shit.
Whoa,
Yeah,
okay.
it was hot.
Oh god. Uh,
And the
oh,
man
Wow.
is still making movies.
I mean,
dude,
Charlie
that's what.
Kaufman's films don't get funded
Yeah, but
this
he
well.
makes a film every 10 years or something. So, yeah.
Yeah, but like Paul has a lot of like he has a fan like a a bigger fan base than Charlie Kaufman.
See,
Because
Charlie Kaufman's.
I think people will know when you say there will be blood and not as much when you say Synecdoche, New York or normally.
Definitely. I feel like Paul Thomas Anderson's like a household name. Like anyone who's trying to like get into filmmaking is going to hear Paul Thomas Anderson's name before he
Yeah,
hears
yeah, yeah.
Charlie Kaufman's.
He's like the most mainstream art house. That, I mean, his films
Hmm.
are art house. Like it's not mainstream.
Could you call Martin Scorsese's films mainstream?
No.
But
Well,
they aren't really art
I
house.
mean, that, I
They
mean,
have a certain style
like
that,
yeah,
Are you
art
telling
house.
me his
Like
films are in cinema?
art house doesn't necessarily should mean that it should like be like you know um or breaking all the rules
yeah. I
or
mean,
like something like that.
yeah, I mean, he
Shouldn't be
makes
that.
gangster movies, Scorsese,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Hugo, Alice Doesn't Live Here. What
Silence.
else has he made? Yeah, the Who's That Knocking on My Door, Kundan,
Bad grandpa.
uh, yeah, War with Grandpa, Joker, Avengers Endgame. Yeah,
No,
gangster
that's
movies.
that's Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh,
Uh,
and The Godfather. Sorry, Godfather 1, 2,
yeah.
and Pulp
Wait.
Fiction.
A serious question. Do you guys think where would you rank Paul Thomas Anderson in the American filmmakers? Just
Uh,
American.
well, as an American filmmaker, does this include Nolan and?
No,
Well,
they're British.
Hollywood filmmakers. Hollywood
Okay,
filmmakers.
fine,
So yeah,
fine, fine.
Nolan too. Yeah,
um,
Nolan, Edgar Wright,
all right.
whatever.
Dead or alive?
Edgar Wright. Edgar Wright.
No, no, dead or alive.
What?
As in, are dead people counted?
Oh yeah. No. No.
Okay, then I think he's like my favorite,
I
probably.
think he's the best American director working today. So,
I wouldn't say he's the best, but I think he's my
yes,
favorite.
I don't think I'm the biggest PTA fan, but like yeah, he's a good director. I'd only like consider one of his movies perfect, and everything else is kind of
That's
goodish.
because you didn't feel Phantom Thread
yeah,
from inside.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
didn't
okay,
feel it.
I felt it. Man, I watched it twice, and I really liked it. It's a good film. Yeah, dude, 8 out of 10. Should have won Oscars.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the best part of Paul Thomas Anderson is like his films don't really feel like improv, but it might as well have been, and it has a certain sense of polish to it. Like what put me off about There Will Be Blood before I saw it was that it's in the CinemaScope aspect ratio, not 16:9, because I thought all Paul Thomas Anderson films were like the 16:9 and
There Will Be Blood is the last film that was in CinemaScope. Everything else after that isn't.
right, exactly. But that's the image I had of him, like a really good gourmet
Haven't
dish.
you seen Punch Drunk Love before?
Haven't I seen?
Punch Drunk Love.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, right. I had seen
Mm.
that, but that I don't consider One Strunk Love to be a
What?
through and through Paul Thomas Anderson film. I love One Strunk Love.
Oh no, I
I
think
think
that's the
Adam
film.
Sandler.
That's the film where he got his style, like his own voice. Because with Hard Eight, Boogie Nights, and Magnolia. Okay, not Magnolia. Let's forget that. Boogie Nights and Hard Eight. They felt like a filmmaker who's starting out, and you can clearly see his inspirations and his like sophomore efforts. Like Boogie Nights is very, very Martin Scorsese inspired. Nothing wrong with it, but yeah, it's not like okay, I can get the kind of style this guy is going for. It's not his style, it's just a great film. Punch Drunk Love, that's the film I think where he got his own style. His because he's very good at subtlety, Paul Thomas Anderson. Like there's something about his films where you watch them, you're like, there's a lot going under the surface. His films are never expository or anything. But yeah, there is narration of Magnolia, kind of annoying, but yeah.
There was narration in this one film that really put me off. I don't think it was by Paul Thomas Anderson. Oh,
Uh,
right,
uh,
right, Inherent Vice. I
Mhm.
fucking hated that
oh
narration, dude.
yeah,
It was
that
pissed me off.
yeah.
I actually liked it. She's Andy Samberg's wife, Joanna. Have you listened to her music?
No, I didn't know he had a
It's
wife.
pretty. Yeah, it's his wife, and like he always talks about her and like um talk shows and all that stuff. Like actually, in the book, there's no like a narrator, but then he saw this character has like in the book too. This character, what's her name? Salt, something like that. She gives advice to Doc,
It's your favorite
and
movie, no?
I switch between Punch and Club and In Her Way. Like it's
You really
almost the
like
same.
it that much?
Yeah, yeah. Why do you, yeah,
What?
yeah. It's not like
Like,
I mean,
like,
I appreciate There Will Be Blood. I appreciate Phantom Thread, but I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call them my favorites. You know.
would would you think There Will Be Blood would be a better film if it wasn't for uh, PTA and there was some other director directing it?
No, There Will Be Blood is awesome. I still I think I mean I personally think it's the best American film from the 21st century. Not that I have seen all American films from the 20th, 21st century, but still, it's one of the top films from the 21st century, and
Right,
that's like especially since when Hollywood is this big mass of all these films, it's kind of hard to get to that spot. And like as I said, I have nothing against There'll Be Blood or like any other film of his, but the that's where I think the subjectivity part comes into play because I don't think Punch and Club or Inherent Vice is his best film. I actually think Inherent Vice is one of his worst films. It's either Inherent Vice or Hard Eight, which is like not as good as the rest. But still, for me personally, I do like the whole, as you said, the subtext of it. It's this feeling of paranoia and melancholy of losing your like your own perception, and that that kind of like it connects with me in a certain way. So that's why I like Inherent Vice, more than There Will Be Blood. Not
do you
that
think
it's
Inherent Vice has influenced your films?
no, not really. No, my films are pretty straightforward. They are not good. They're like no. The way I start writing a movie is like I see something I like in one film and then I just develop on it. Like I only made like my first film is a mockumentary. I only made it because I wanted to make a mockumentary, not that I had like any other
Right,
reason for
right.
But in
That's
the future, yeah, maybe if like I'm a better writer and I'm a better filmmaker, I would probably rip off in her ways.
that's the case. I think with like all first-time directors. When I made the masterpiece that is Roach, what I wanted to do going, what I wanted to do going in was just make an art film. I knew the writing was shit, but Ankit was like, "Dude, make it." I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll make it." I mean,
It
I think
wasn't
that's a.
bad,
What do you think? One, it was.
especially for
What,
actor.
what do you think? One director is was influenced you the most?
Me,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know because I don't when I like rip off, I don't rip it off from my favorite filmmakers because like when I think of my favorite filmmakers, um they're like out there and they're like pretty kind of like very hard to copy or rip off unless you have a certain credibility as a filmmaker, and you know how to do shit. And I can't like simply rip it off. So I do like rip it off from the most charming ones. Something like Taika Waititi or someone like that, like Jim Jarmusch or Taika Waititi. Like, have you seen a Jim Jarmusch film?
No, I have
No.
not.
What about you, Adway?
No, I'm not. I don't know if I've heard of this guy.
Are you familiar with his style?
No, I haven't. I've heard of Jim Jarmusch, but I haven't really seen any of his films.
Yeah, his
Ho-
his films are like basically just there are like in all of his films there are like shots of just people, like this main protagonist is like walking. There's like music playing in the background. It's to set the tone of the film. But then this guy just simply plays with it so he can listen to his favorite songs while editing. Yeah, shit like that. That kind of like makes me want to do stuff like that. This sort of like indie-ness of a film, like uh,
the
something that you
authenticity.
make, yeah, something that you like something that you would make while you are at this stage itself. Nothing ambitious, but like in a more like in a better filmmaking way, or like in a better um, um budget or something like that.
Right. Adway, if you make movies, do you think it would lean towards being self-aware or pretentious?
Neither. Like, just play it straight. Don't act too like above your audience, but at the same time, don't try to undermine yourself also so much, because that can also sometimes be a little annoying. So yeah,
Right,
just play
right.
it straight. Like, if a person's gonna do something, just show them doing it. Don't fucking revolve the camera around 5 times. Don't over edit it like Edgar Wright. Just show him doing that as it
But
is.
it doesn't really lead to. I mean, if the director knows what he's doing, then do you think Baby Driver would have worked if it wasn't for Edgar Wright?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true. See, I'm more of a like there are directors who write around their directing style. Because when you watch a Scorsese film, you know it's a Scorsese film. You watch a Tarantino film, you know it's his film. But
right, right, right.
you know, I would much rather direct around the script. I feel like script is like the lifeblood of your film. It's 50-50, script and directing, but the script is your strongest part. That's what makes your movie. Which is why I
Right.
love David Fincher and Stanley Kubrick. They direct around their scripts. They don't write around their style. Because if they were to do that, their styles wouldn't be that, you know. It's the world
Right,
that they
right.
create around the script that makes it what it is.
I get your like 50-50 comparison because writing's one thing, whereas making a movie is
Yeah.
so many other things. So there are directors who base their editing style and who focus on editing more than the script itself, and the like cinematography more than the script itself. I feel like if you have just one gimmick that's making your film good, then the film's not very good.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why I love Paul Thomas Anderson and Johnny Greenwood collaborating.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
holy shit, dude, Johnny Greenwood, mm, he's so good. What do you think? What's your favorite score in the movie, sir?
My favorite score of any movie or Paul Thomas Anderson.
Well, first any movie, then Paul Thomas Anderson.
I've been recently like started listening to like scores, like random scores. So I don't know, like I haven't listened to a whole album, but when I think of like scores, I really like the scores from 20th Century Women. I use that for Tumblr's
Right,
Saudi.
right, 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 right.
Yeah. Um, that's a really good score. But then, yeah, even in the case of Johnny Greenwood, Junoon has a really good score. Junoon, the
I want to
documentary.
watch it, but it's
Yeah,
on
it's around
movie.
movie. It went a movie.
Dude, it
If
was
we
there
had,
on um, Rent, the Rent, the Rent. It was there on Bit the Rent, but I downloaded it and the audio was like mono, and I could only hear it on my right ear, and was like in 22 FPS and not 24. So that put
uh,
pissed me off. I just didn't want to watch it then. I
yeah,
feel
but
like Junoon is the it's so cool, dude. Just going around India and just asking people to
he
do
doesn't
shit.
go around India. He just like he goes to one spot in Rajasthan and just like it's. I don't think he filmed it because he wanted to. He did it because like Johnny had a project with this other guy, this Israeli guy, and they formed a band called the Rajasthan. Uh,
Royals.
no, yeah, it's something like that. The name is somewhat like that,
I
but
think
then
that's a team in IPL, man.
yeah, yeah, I know, but like the name is something like that. So it's them recording their album, but then he just shot it. He did it for Haim or Haim, however you pronounce it. Have you seen Valentine?
No, no, I haven't.
He it's a mini documentary, like a short documentary.
Oh, but
Yeah,
Junoon is completely improvised, right? There's no script or anything.
yeah,
He
that's
just
not.
went. Did it get a major release, like a wide release?
No,
So directly,
I don't
where did
think
he
any
go?
of his films got a wide release.
No way.
Like
Even
even like even Phantom Thread, um, it released here, but like every Oscar season, like the Best Picture nominated films release here.
oh,
So it's
right,
not like
right,
wide
right, right.
release when it came out, it comes out here. No, it's nothing like that. I don't
Here, as
remember
in
like
in Kerala, right?
yeah, in Kerala. But like
So
even in like Delhi or like Bombay, the bigger cities, I don't think it comes out there unless it's like a film festival.
where do you watch like most of the films you watch, bro? Is there like a specific theater that shows the good films, or is it
No,
spread all around?
it's there's like there's a theater called Kanus. I've not been there, but it's a um, um, porno theater. But then it also shows art films, you know. So the shit that no one goes to watch, it plays there. Um,
Right? And then
so
it plays porn.
Imagine going into the wrong theater room. Like, wait, this isn't the master.
What the fuck? Why am I watching a masterpiece? I can't.
yeah, but it won't. I don't think like I mean Tarantino movies should like comes out like everywhere, like in Kerala.
Oh,
But yeah, but I don't think like a Charlie Cough like a movie like Synecdoche New York couldn't play anywhere in Kerala, even in Kanus. Like the art films are I talk about are like either like Indian or Malayalam. That's it. I don't think.
oh
Uh,
shit. Okay.
yeah, but there are like film festivals like that played the new Xavier Dolan film. What's it called?
Mommy.
Math.
No,
Mm. The new
I
one.
haven't. Every film has mommy problems, no? For him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Eh, One time he made. Did you? What are your opinions on mommy, guys?
I
I've
love
not
it.
watched Mommy, but yeah, bro. I don't know. I'm not really that excited to watch it. Looks pretty like okay.
It's pretty dope.
That's like that's what I thought. Like
I mean,
I didn't think it looked okay. It looked kind of unique with the 1:1 aspect ratio and all that crap.
Right, right,
yeah,
right.
I know the
Um,
scene where he goes, oh, and then the whole thing opens up.
yeah,
I like
but
how
that's not it.
Cyril pinned the fucking ending. So then, like, when the ending came out, like, oh, right, I've already seen this before. you know?
Why would you watch it? You know,
Why do you do that?
it's if let me just ask you, if the ending is the only thing a movie has going for, is it a good movie?
Dude, have you heard of
Huh?
this indie director called Christopher Nolan?
He made some
Yeah,
movie, no, some Batman Rises.
right, right,
but
right, right.
Oh, he made Gajini, no?
yeah, the
No.
Tamil one and the Hindi one.
He made both.
He also wrote Man of Steel. I'm not saying it's like in his credit.
Right, yeah.
and executive produced Justice League.
Quite the career he has had.
Dude, is
I,
that tweet about the Snyder Cut only a 4 minutes real?
No, that's not real.
Okay. Because I'm generally like excited for it, and that just like,
I couldn't stop laughing. I think it was a picture that got me. Like the tweet itself was funny, but the pictures, like all of them standing strong.
You should like actually check out r slash movie circle jerk. It's like most of the memes are like Gotti is the best movie of all time. Uh, Zack Snyder is the best director of all time. It's like when Zack Snyder announced that Jared Leto would be returning as a Joker.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I was so happy.
yeah.
So what these guys did, they like cut out cut out they cut out the Joker and added like Bob the Builder. I'm excited to announce that Bob the Builder would be joining us in the Snyder. One once it's like I'm excited to announce that you would be in the Snyder Cut, and it's just a picture of Zack Snyder bursting through glass, like trying to strangle you. Fucking nuts,
I swear,
man.
dude, if Snyder Cut sucks, I'm gonna be kind of sad.
What, are you serious?
See, dude, like,
On
see,
the
I'm
off,
not saying Snyder Cut's gonna be a masterpiece,
it
okay?
will.
But, but, no, but, dude, the Justice League that we got is the worst thing ever to happen since whatever came before that.
I went and saw it in theaters, and
Yeah, even I,
I
even I
got nachos in
saw
the
it in
interval.
theater.
I mean, not interval. I got nachos in the interval, and then while coming back, this fucker just pushed me. Okay, and my nachos fell. The movie started playing. I didn't give a shit. I just wanted my nachos back. I was looking at the nachos. It was there. They didn't fucking clean it up. I had to like stare at it while watching the movie. I didn't give a shit what was happening in the movie.
Oh
One
shit!
hour,
It fell in the
one,
theater. It fell
Yeah,
in the
inside
theater
the
in the
theater,
dark.
inside the auditorium. Yeah.
Oh, so
oh,
you were just looking at.
1 out of 10.
Yeah,
That guy pushed my nachos.
and that fucker was like, "Oh, yo, sorry." Then he just left.
You sorry. Damn, bro. Quite the apology. I mean, what's the scene playing in my background right now? Oh,
Uh,
dude. Oh, the music in the
yeah,
scene.
Oh, I love
that's
the
why
way
Daryl
he
Musal is
uses
not
music.
disqualified for
Like,
best original score. Just this scene, this song in the scene.
Right.
Yeah, there's another movie that Johnny Greenwood was part of, where they use the same song. He itself composed it, but they reuse the song, so it was disqualified as best original score.
that is that is big F, bro. That is that is quite sad. But it
You
didn't get
know,
nominated for this film.
dude.
No, no, no.
Birdman's soundtrack. No, the fucking masterpiece. The
Yeah,
drums,
yeah.
dude.
I love the way music is used in these films. Like, it's just to build up the emotion. It's not the song. It just builds it up. Like, it's few soundtracks. It's not like a whole song. Just in
Right,
each
right,
scene it plays.
right.
That's also what I loved about Phantom Thread. A very good movie.
Phantom Thread's music is so. Phantom
I
Thread
like it
just
more
looks
than
like.
Dalu, but I think the score is better there. Like, well,
Oh yeah,
better
Yeah,
composed. Yeah.
it's better.
same.
Yeah.
Dude, like it's Johnny Greenwood's score. Like what's playing right now, it doesn't sound like anyone else's. Have you seen You Are Never Really Here?
No, I've listened to the score, so it's
Uh
by Sonic.
Johnny Greenwood. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's one of my favorite scores of all time, dude. Just fucking brilliant. He switches from like this weird trap dubstep thing to strings and sometimes cars honking, and then all of a sudden it's just the percussion. It's amazing. It's so cool, dude. But he's in Radiohead. That's why I like Radiohead as well. Radiohead's.
Oh, you love
Yeah,
Radiohead, dude?
like
Watch
like great.
Inson Days. Watch. Like, I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
the
I
opening
tried
of
to
that
say that.
film.
Yeah.
Why?
Start
Inson Days,
experimenting.
Denny Villeneuve.
Yeah, but what's good about it?
He's a big user of Radiohead, Denny Villeneuve. Like, watch his earlier films, like not his English films, like
Oh, I see.
Mildstorm and 32nd August.
Shit, it's got like very good ratings, dude.
Oh,
You haven't
Inzondi's
heard of
is
it?
very good.
You
His
haven't heard of
first.
it?
Sorry.
You haven't heard of it?
No, I've heard of it, but like
Yeah.
I didn't look at its
It's like
letterbox page.
I think it has like the final three bars in the graph. It is like
Right,
super
right.
high. Everything else is like so.
Like Parasite. Right, 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 right.
You
Oh,
know,
dude,
the
yeah.
graphs of Oru Korean Padam is like this.
Let's just check that out.
Yo,
Where do you find that? What did you do? You just
I was checking the filmography of Vijay Pellisheri, and he comes in as a guest role in this film. So I saw this. It has like fucking Makbul Salman, and Makbul Salman is Dulquer's cousin, if you don't know. He's been
oh
clowned a lot.
shit.
He's a terrific actor, one of
who?
the best.
Dulquer Salman. Oh yeah, dude. I
No,
loved him.
no,
Wait, I loved
Dulquer's
him in
cousin is
Zoya
Makbul.
Factory. I love that movie.
I'm not. I don't know what.
My parents were watching it, so I also had to watch it. And yeah, dude, I think Dulquer gives his finest performance since whatever other movie he did.
Have you
It's one
seen
of
Solo, Cyril? Did you like it?
I liked it when I first saw it. That was like I liked
Oh,
it because everyone else didn't like it.
cinephile in the making.
Yeah, but then
Who knew?
I actually enjoyed that Shiva part where like the aspect ratio change. Like it's a
Right, right, right,
sensor,
right.
and he doesn't speak or anything in that. I mean, when I watch it now, I don't. When I think about it now, I don't think it's that great. But looking
But
at then,
I
yeah,
liked Solo the first time because it cut to black. One, I had never seen a film do that. Two, sorry, I'd never seen a Malayalam film do that. I loved when films cut to black. So I was 13. I was like, fuck. And then I liked the intercutting of stories with like gods. Although I knew he didn't mean jack shit. He
yeah.
just like put
Dude,
God
that
there.
but then you know what happened to the theaters? The you know the you have seen it, right? Like the ending, it shows that he's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah,
siblings.
yeah.
The theater cut it off, like without asking the director's permission. That fucking sucks, you know. Like
Why? How can you do that?
regardless whether the movie is good or bad, I don't think you should like cut
Wait, the
out.
ending of Solo's the thumb thing, right?
Yeah, like when they reveal that they are siblings.
Oh, right, right. Okay, right, right, right.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
like yeah, when they cut it out, the movie ends at the part where he talks to his mom. So we don't really know that, they are siblings, and yeah.
it,
I
you
I
can't
think
do that.
I think it's pretty fucked up thing to do because like regardless if the movie is good or bad, I don't think you should like have control over someone else's creation. That's
Exactly.
selfish and
I think
dickly.
what pissed me off most when you told me that Jellicut,
Mhm.
Jellicut's, I can't pronounce
Yeah,
it, dude, but I
Jellycat,
can't pronounce any of
Jallikattu.
Vijay's Je-
Jellycat,
Jellicut,
Jellycat,
Jellicut.
Jellycat.
They changed the color correction.
Yeah,
Why?
because the audience.
But
That's
the
what I
audience
heard.
will
I'm not
see the
sure.
movie. That doesn't make sense. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
You
but
can't.
like, um, I mean, I'm probably sure that the cut you saw had the one that was changed, not the original one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
How bad did
definitely.
you see it in theaters or?
I saw it in theater. I saw
Yeah.
it in theaters. Oh man, I don't like when producers meddle with your work. Did Eyes
Es-
Wide Shut after he?
Especially like
Dude,
when the government recently bought like the rights for like censorship. Now all the online platforms would be censored
oh wow,
in
that
India.
What?
is
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't think like there would be any change coming soon.
for all
What?
films.
Yeah, all films.
Wow, that is just move. That's all you can do right now.
Let's go to US, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, regarding your eyes wide shut statement, you have no idea
I
how.
didn't say anything about Eyes Wide Shut. I just said
No, you have
Eyes
no
Wide
idea how
Shut.
much it pisses me off, dude. Like, I'm
What
constantly
happened with
thinking,
I Search?
it's Kubrick's
That's all
last
I had
film,
to say
right?
to piss you off.
Yeah.
So he made a final cut of the film, Mr.
Uh-huh.
Kubrick. He showed it to
Yeah.
the producers. and like less than a week after he showed it, he died.
Yeah.
So Kubrick, he is always re-editing his films. Like he re-edited 2001: A Space Odyssey continuously until the day of release, of wide release. Even after its release, he kept editing it. So they had to like stop for a while and show it again. So it's really pissing off to think, is it the version he intended? Because there's a big rumor going around like whether 24 minutes were cut from the film or not. There's also this thing where the Illuminati killed Stanley Kubrick because he revealed all the secrets about Hollywood. And
Oh
that
shit.
adds to my love for the film. And there's also an interview where people are saying that Stanley Kubrick stated he thinks it's his best film, which I also think too. But at the same time, is it the version that I am seeing?
Oh,
So whenever I say it's my favorite Stanley Kubrick film, I'm like, oh shit, man, but is it his film? What if he were alive today and told me, no, this is not a good film? I'd just be like, yeah, I agree. Even though,
What if your favorite Stanley Kubrick film is not even a Stanley Kubrick film? Oh
oh,
yeah, dude,
shit.
it's the
oh,
first Stanley Kubrick
oh.
film where like all his films start with a Stanley Kubrick film. This one started with a film by Stanley Kubrick, so you know
Oh,
something's up.
that's quite
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah, and it was shooting for like 15 months. So yeah. Oh, and Paul Thomas Anderson visited him on set
yeah,
during the film.
yeah. To meet Tom Cruise for Magnolia.
Yeah, and he like really made fun of PTA.
Oh, he did?
No, no, no. Like PTA was like, "Do you always work with such a small crew?" And Stanley Kubrick was like, "Why do you? How many people do you need to work on a film?" So he was like, "Ah, shit, I'm not
Ah,
on the
shit.
level. I'm not
That
on
was
the
a
level with
subtle
this guy."
reference to Avengers Endgame when Doctor Strange and his friends come through the holes, and then Doctor Strange asks, "Are these many? Are these the only people available?" And then the Chinese guy says, "Do you want more?" And then everyone in the theater starts laughing because it's the funniest shit they have heard.
Marvel
Dude, I
comedy
don't
is peak
understand how
comedy.
people get so pissed off when people. Do you get pissed off when people like clap in theater?
Yeah, dude, it's
Unnecessarily,
horrible.
yeah.
Are you
But it
serious?
adds like if it adds the I don't want to watch an Avengers movie in a silent
Without.
theater. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Do you
not,
want to watch Lucifer? I got so bored of Lucifer. I hated
yeah.
Lucifer.
Yeah, why
There
the
was
fuck
so
would you
much
watch it like
fucking music. There was so much
you
music
should
in
watch it
Lucifer.
in like in a packed theater where everyone is just there to see Mohanlal, who is there in the movie for
Exactly.
like 10 minutes, you know.
And everyone clapped, dude. Like nothing was happening, and everyone was like, "Yeah, bitch." There was okay. So here's the thing, right? In transcendental cinema, as Paul Schrader once said, they reward the people by the end of the film. If you don't have any music throughout the film, at the climax there's going to be music. This film doesn't do any of that. Throughout the film, it's the climax. The whole film's the climax.
Yeah, but if
Imagine.
you like watch a interview of Prithviraj, he it's the movie that he wanted to make, this huge cookie cutter blockbuster film. That's the film he intended to make. So
You
if you're
watched
like,
interviews for Lucifer?
yeah, I did.
You need to
Prithviraj is already
research,
like
bro.
yeah, like Prithviraj is like already a well established actor over here. So when someone like that makes a film like as a director, it's kind of exciting.
Dude, you know it's
Like,
like the same, right, around here. Like most of the people in UAE are Kerala from.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
is it like that much over there?
oh
Like,
hell yeah,
is that much of a shit?
definitely, dude. You should see the theaters, dude. They're fucking crazy. They're crazy. And the thing is, there are no like those rowdy theaters where people yell and throw their shirts every time someone other than a man comes on screen. So you have to make do with what you have in these theaters. In UAE, everything's very like monitored, to say the least.
I know, but
So
yeah, that's the difference. It's not monitored over here.
yeah, so you can take off your
Oh,
shirt and you find five other people. But it's weird, man. It's weird. Do you
Yo,
think there's going to be like a new wave? Like Like people just be like, fuck this shit, and then they just start releasing movies on their own. I feel like
I
that could
can't
happen.
think of a new way. Like, like it. I'm not saying that film has reached its limit. Cinema has reached its limit. I'm not saying that, but if like I don't imagine someone making like anything particularly like new or super unique, at least in the next 20 years or something.
I feel like the new wave has already begun. Okay, fine. So I'll explain myself. The first new wave started with like experimental films, right? Like the French new wave with these weird experimental films that no one saw. Hardly anyone saw that shit. Okay, like okay, fine. It was the new wave, but no one wants to get that bored, right? And it was the same case for a very long time. But now there are directors like Ari Aster and Robert Eggers and
Nicholas
like
Winding Refn.
fucking good. I don't like the fucker. Ugh.
Yeah, but
But
you fap off to Gaspar Noé, no.
as for Noah, it's Gaspar Noé.
No way, Gaspar, no way.
Gaspar Noé. Did you take?
Gaspar, no way.
What was the second language you took, sir?
Malayalam.
Oh shit! Do you know how to read and write in Malayalam before school taught you? Right,
No,
because you lived
no,
in
no, no, no.
KL.
I didn't know how to read or write before like school. Like both Malayalam and English. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. How would I know?
Such a stupid question. I just go to school knowing shit like I fucking know that, dude. Teach me some of that thermodynamic shit. But oh right, even Advait took commerce, so I'm the only science boy here.
Like science, math.
I took science, math, and computers.
Beautiful.
Computer.
I
It's
do
awful. It's boring. I wanted to take humanities or arts. Do you have arts in your school or do you have humanities?
humanities.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, what are you going to do? Like, are you going to keep making films and then hope
I
they
don't
go
think
big?
I will stop making films, but I would I would have to get a job to fund these films.
Exactly.
Because I don't think anyone would want to fund my movies.
Yeah, dude, that's what I mean. I'm saying, like, what if there's this director, right? And he makes these cookie cutter films, which is what I think Barry Jenkins. I hope Barry Jenkins does this. Okay, what if Barry Jenkins does this? What if he makes Lion King 2, and it's a fat piece of shit.
Just for
It's
the
a big,
money. Just so you can
big
fund his
turd.
other projects.
What
Exactly.
makes you think it won't
Dude,
be?
in this day, in these days, that's probably the best shot you have. I honestly think he could do that. He'll probably
But
be forced.
imagine your life is set, bro. Like you just have to make a shitty film. It's not going to be hard.
Yeah,
You're
because
getting paid a fuck ton. Okay,
yeah,
like you don't even have to write this. You can just like write two lines. It's probably what
Yeah,
John.
what
John
exactly
Favreau.
does that say about you as a filmmaker? Because even if you have like a shitty script to work with, I think it's your like
Duty to make it good.
moral. Yeah, exactly. It's your duty to make the best thing you can. You should at least give a shit about the art
Yeah.
form.
See, that's true.
Mm,
But
yeah,
today, a lot of opportunities like this don't really come to you, so you just gotta like
yeah,
make
exactly.
do.
Yeah,
See, it
that's
would
the
be
dilemma.
considered. What if it's just exploiting the people who are exploiting us? All right. Now you know that people find this accessible shit like godly. They're like, oh fuck, damn, I can take my kids can take their kids, and their kids can, so on and so forth.
Yeah, but like
It earns
it's
a lot of
not.
money, right?
Yeah, it's
And
not like a bad thing.
I mean, see, if you're smart enough, you can con the people conning us in a way. Now, suppose, say, okay, um, no, this the Lion King the Lion King 2, right, the remake, it makes north of like 900 million. Say a good portion of that's going to Barry Jenkins.
Yeah.
Barry Jenkins is an established name as he is, so it's not like he's piss poor or anything. He's got cash, okay. What if he invests that money, the good portion of the 900 million that he's getting, in like an
His
art house
his other
publicity,
Moonlight or whatever.
right? Sunlight.
Yeah, I think he might do that. See, I don't think he'll full on like make Lion King too bad, but Disney will probably make sure of that. So, don't worry what Barry Jenkins will do. But yeah, he's probably gonna take the money and make something good
Isn't that what
worthwhile.
A24 is?
A24. A24. A24 is damn cool, dude. But I feel like we all like think too much of A24.
The
They
best
probably
we
are.
have.
It's a
Yeah,
good.
of course,
The
it's the
most,
best we have. It's the
the
best we
most
have, without a doubt.
mainstream
But
art house thing ever.
there
Like,
is Neon. Have you the Neon? Fox
yeah,
Yeah,
but
Searchlight.
Neon is not as big as A24.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
damn.
When you
None
think
of
of
these are as big.
okay, Neon, you have Parasite and Portrait of a Lady on Fire. That's what else?
Fox Searchlight.
Foxwood.
Oh, that's under Disney
Yeah,
now.
Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah, Disney
What?
bought Fox now.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah.
right.
Yeah, dude, like I was checking, like the French Dispatch the studios, and you see like like Disney written over there, like in the studio section.
You
It's
can
so
ex
fucking.
you can expect uh maybe RDJ to come in the movie. I post credits. I am the French Dispatch. Boom.
That was such a dumb line. I don't get I don't get the hype. It's the first line he said in the. I mean, it's the last line he said in the first Iron Man movie. So he said it again.
Yeah, to
Like,
be honest, you think Thanos is just gonna stand there and be like, finish your line?
If you think, see, that's the thing, right? If you think about it more than once, you're like, why?
yeah,
Why
but
the
then
fuck?
again, as you said, like, imagine you're like this 40-year-old person with like an annoying little 4-year-old guy or girl, and then you come back for like on a Friday night, like from your long work, and this fucking kid wants to go to the movies, and would you go for something like There Will Be Blood, which you know you would enjoy, which that either you would like really love or like really hate, like since that's with hard husbands.
Right.
But or would you go for Avengers Endgame, where you know it's just like edible shit, you just eat it, then you don't think about it ever again.
Educate
So
your
I
child.
could make
Show him a good
yeah
film.
yeah, but
But does the
how much
child
can you
require
force a kid?
education? Is the question.
See, he's not gonna learn anything at school. Let him learn something from movies.
See, Advait, we were brought up like fucking idiots. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude,
Yeah,
if it
because
wasn't for Seven, I would have still been watching like honestly,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for Seven, I don't know what I'd be doing with my life.
What is the film that got you into films?
me,
Since, yeah.
I think I've always watched good movies. It just took me a while to realize that these were like, the best movies that I've seen. I mean, I saw this Fight Club when I was really young. Like when my brother told me not to watch Fight Club, he, first I thought he told me because there's like, explicit content in it. And I was like, oh, I'm a big boy and I can watch it and all that. But I didn't.
It's a boxing movie. Of course I can watch.
Yeah, of course I can watch it. It's Fight. That's a club.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse has a club. So like it's the like I watched it and I saw it and I was like, wow, it's a really good movie. I didn't get why it's a good movie. I didn't really like it then too because I just thought like everyone thinks it's a good movie. I must like it. Even I have like a Tyler Durden poster and a shirt. Both of them were my brothers. Now it's in my room and I have that shirt for some reason. I still haven't rewatched Fight Club, but what I realized is my brother told me not to watch Fight Club, so I can watch it when I could understand it, when I could actually appreciate it, you know. So if you were to like have a kid, and if you were to like force your kid like to like watch it, like educate. not force, educate your children to watch something like Gene Dealman at
Yeah.
the age of 4.
What I
I
want to
don't
ask you
think
about that as well.
he or she would enjoy it, or like give, like, if anything it would cause them to go away from it, because I didn't get into films because my parents are into films. My parents are not into films. They have no association with movies whatsoever. They are like laymen. They are like normal people. They enjoy mainstream film. That's it. Even like my brother me and my brother used to go to my mom's shop and download movies from there, because that's the only place we had Wi-Fi. Now we have Wi-Fi in the house, but we didn't have it like 10 years ago or whatever. So like we used to download like Alvin and the Chipmunks trilogy. I was so fucking excited.
A classic in cinema.
Like before, when you used to download torrents, you get to see a sample like before the main movie
Hmm.
gets downloaded.
Yeah, yeah.
So I saw a sample from Shipwrecked, Alvin and the Chipmunks 3 Shipwrecked, and I was like, this is the coolest shit ever. I want to fucking watch this now. It, it, I don't think I would be as interested in movies without having a face like that.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it makes sense why movies like Avengers Endgame does so well. It's just your choice to go into like explore film or not, because not everyone can and will like movies or enjoy the art form. Because me personally, I'm not like, movies are the only thing that I've explored a lot. I haven't explored a lot into music or a lot into like paintings or like architecture or other art forms. I don't even read, you know.
Ah, yes, my
So
man.
yeah, so it's 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 it makes sense. That's it. It makes sense why it's like this. I just don't hope it gets worse.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. I feel like there's definitely. I have a feeling like change is going to come sooner or later. Like something really big that might not be very good, but it's going to piss a lot of people off regardless. Maybe the right people, maybe the wrong people. Um, Although, yeah, dude, I'm like, who? Okay, who do you think are the best filmmakers right now?
Um, I mean, working today.
Yeah, other than Paul Thomas Anderson.
Uh, if you like when I think about it, I don't really watch many most of world cinema. I watch really mainstream movies. If you think about it, like my last three movies are Love You Korean Padam, and then Inherent Vice and all that. But I, uh, I think when it comes to like uniqueness, I think Jasper Noé is one of them. I think this guy, um, what's it called?
Yorgos. Yorgos.
Michael Haneke.
Have you seen any of his films? I haven't.
Yeah,
Are
I've
they
No,
good?
seen
you haven't
Quantum.
seen Amour? I thought you
Yeah,
No,
watched
I
it.
haven't.
It's
I haven't
good.
seen him.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's good as in.
It
What
no,
do you mean by it's good?
like it's a slow movie. Nothing wrong with slow movies. I'm just saying it either works or doesn't for you. I like it. It's a bit slow for me, but it could not be slow for you. Because if it's not slow for you, you love it. It's the greatest thing ever.
Okay. Okay, right. I get that. Wait, slow as in like burning slow?
Yeah, it's very quiet and like
Is it slower than burning or faster than burning?
I don't even remember burning.
Fuck you.
So
Adwait,
like
eat ass. Okay, burning's like
I would
one of the
much
best
rather
things.
do that than watch Burning again, man.
I think anyone would rather eat ass than do anything. What do you mean by that?
Have you guys seen
Eat an ass.
Parasite? It's this Chinese, I think. Uh,
Ching Chong, no.
that Studio Ghibli. Yeah, they
Yeah, the same makers of Old Boy, I'm guessing, because they look the
yeah, and
same.
Old boy and
Old
Doraemon.
Boy, Old Boy by Spike Lee, Spike Jones, Old Boy by Spike Jones.
No, for real, hot take. Parasite's kind of overrated. I don't understand
Of
why
course,
I don't know
of
why
course,
so
bro.
many
Yeah,
people.
it's not the best.
How because
It's
it's
still good. It's still
accessible.
good.
It's a very
It's still
Yeah,
accessible.
good.
yeah. And
It's a
let's talk
really
about
good
this,
movie,
okay?
though.
Before
Really good.
Parasite, no one would give a shit about foreign films. But ever since Parasite came out, everyone's like, oh my god, dude, Bong Joon-ho, one of the best directors. Then you'll go up to people and be like, who's your favorite director? I think Quentin Tarantino. No, bro, go for foreign directors. No films you watch. Like, shut up, man. You've probably not watched any other foreign film, and you've probably
Yeah.
not heard of The Ho until now. I know I haven't because I
Uh,
because
I
I
feel
don't.
like um I feel like people try. I think last year was the year when films really had their like it was really good for films, right?
Yeah.
And everyone wanted to get into that. Like, everyone wanted to go, oh fuck, even I saw it, even I saw it, and they'd sit through anything. But they don't realize it's not like a normal trend. Watching movies is not like wearing
Yeah.
Supreme. You
Yeah,
have to get through
exactly.
some
Like,
really
Exactly.
stupid shit.
if you ask like someone why they like Parasite, it would probably be for like uh, I don't want to say the wrong reasons because enjoyment is subjective and
Right,
you can
right,
enjoy however you want. Like it would be for the reason Parasite is as good as they say is because of the reasons that you are not talking about right now. It's
right.
because of like the writing or like the cinematography or whatever. It's but still people are being introduced to something like that. People are watching other Bong
Regardless
Joon-ho.
of what, like
Yeah,
the impact of Parasite was on the film industry, it was good.
it was
Objectively,
a,
it was very good.
Yeah.
it was good. I don't I don't think it's like anything negative.
Yeah,
I mean, it didn't go to the worst.
yeah,
It
It wasn't
it
like a bad.
it went in a good way. Like I love that it won Best Picture, even
yeah.
though I don't think, but I don't care. It's good that a film like this actually did win Best Picture.
Right.
Oh, which one of the nominees should have won Best Picture? The
None
nominees,
of.
not don't say the Lighthouse.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
fine.
Uh,
What films were nominated?
I'd say
Joker.
Joker,
Okay, fine.
Joker, Joker, Ford
uh,
versus Ferrari, Avengers,
And Avengers.
Lottie.
War with the Grandpa, like even before it released, they're like, fuck it, this is
Dude,
gonna win.
War with Grandpa was like Boyhood. War with Grandpa was short.
Short over years
Yeah,
for
yeah, and it came out after
artistic
like
reasons.
3 years. Came out after like 3 years. Like the movie was short. Like
They
We did it for artistic reasons. It really wants to
no, no,
show
no.
you.
Like actually, War with Grandpa was shot in 2017, and it released in 2020. So, like over the course of 3 years, Tim Hill, the director of Alvin and the Chipmunks, Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, this
wrote beautiful play of words.
the prequel, Alvin and the Chipmunks 3, the Chipwreck, Alvin and the Chipmunks 4, the
There's four of them.
yeah, that
The
was
road
four.
trip, bro. Road
Uh,
trip and all you
oh
can't
shit,
forget.
he made the SpongeBob movie.
Which one? There are like
The new one that came out this year.
Ah, shit. Yucky.
Oh, oh yeah, dude. I think Irishman should have won Best Picture last year. I love
Oh,
Irishman,
And,
dude.
Once upon a time in Hollywood.
I
actually, that would have been a very fitting win.
yeah.
Like, if it won in 2019, 1969, Hollywood,
Roman
Best Picture.
But then it
Polanski.
should have received a lot of
Oh
backlash.
yeah, I think Roman Polanski is one of the best directors working today. Man's 89, but he's still making films. What a Chad.
If
Have
I
you seen his new movie?
kick you from my left leg,
He's made so
do
many
you
movies. I just
Have
watched
you
his
seen the new
first.
one?
No, I just got into him like with
Then
Rosemary's.
how can you say like he's the best director working today?
I know you've seen two movies. I'll be fuck you. Don't give me that
Nah,
bullshit.
man,
I will park your ass.
I can tell with strong confidence he's gonna do some great things.
You ever given weak confidence?
Yeah,
What does that
in
mean?
1983, he did one great thing to a 13-year-old.
No, 1970 something he did it in, I think.
Doesn't matter. He fucking did it still.
I will never
At
ever.
Jack Nicholson's house. Not even his own house, Jack Nicholson's house.
This is weird, dude.
And you know,
Like,
he has an arrest warrant in the US, and he hasn't been to the US since 1976 or something. Even
Yeah,
when he
he
won an Oscar for The Pianist in 2002, he wasn't there for it. And I
yeah.
still find it weird how actors are still willing to work with the guy.
all for the art.
No one is pro. I don't like when it comes to Woody Allen, people are more inclined to work with him than Robin Polanski because Woody Allen is just accused. Nothing's proven. But Polanski is proven and there's a warrant on him. You know, he did it, it's confirmed. But Woody Allen, that's why like Walking Phoenix was in one of his recent movies. Emma Stone, Kate Winslet,
Oh,
Scarlett
Woody Allen
Johansson.
made that,
Which one?
Emma Stone Joaquin Phoenix movie.
Yeah. A serious, not a serious. No. That
Wait,
was
it's a
going
movie
with
or it's a
the
show?
movie.
What's it called?
Movie. It's called An Irrational Man.
Woody Allen. Oh shit. I've only heard of like
Annie Hall.
Midnight in Paris to be the only good film that he's actually done.
Have you seen Annie Hall?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
No, his older films are like good.
No, it was one of Stanley Kubrick's favorite films, so it's probably the greatest thing ever made.
Stanley Kubrick's favorite films, Eraserhead, bro.
Yeah, dude, I need to watch
Yes.
Race Ahead.
David Lynch, bro.
I've
Dude,
not.
Cyril got through this movie, the 25 Gene Sholman 1980 1080p.
What?
Well, my fucking shirt.
Which movie? What?
Grow a little older by the end.
Which movie?
You don't know?
I
Gilman,
can't. I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
Fuck
the
you, okay?
Gilman, something Brussels. The really long
Imagine
title.
watching a movie and not knowing the name, dude. Just
What?
imagine.
Which movie are you talking about?
By the time I finished the movie, I forgot the movie.
Was the start of the movie like so distant in your head?
No, which
You're like,
movie are you talking about? Satan Tango. Satan.
No. It's I'll read it.
oh, wait, I was.
Okay, wait. Go to my letterbox and check
Yeah,
out the
yeah, I'm there.
recent movie. It's a
Oh,
second favorite.
4 out of 5. My ass, you mean
Yeah.
it? My ass, 4 out of 5.
I think it's a
I
good
know
movie.
inside
It
you
is a
hate
good
it.
movie. It is a good movie.
No, you think it's a good movie. Did you like the movie?
I do like it. How do I not like it after watching something like that?
Oh,
Very hard to
Gene
watch.
Delman. Oh, it's a
Yeah,
202-minute movie. Yeah, what about it?
it's
Dude, The Godfather
painful.
Part 2 is 200 minutes. Seven
Okay, no,
Samurai
no.
is
This is
2.
my man.
Yeah, my
This is
man.
different. This is not
It's not
about
like Godfather.
gangsters.
Oh shit, is this about a disabled kid? 'Cause this kid looks
No,
disabled.
No, it's not.
I'll tell you the plot. I'll tell you the plot.
Be gentle.
Um,
It's a lot to get through.
yeah. So, this movie starts with this lady washing the dishes. Then she makes peels potatoes. Then she cleans the floor. Then she takes a bath. Then she washes the dishes. Then she cleans the floor. She peels the potatoes. Talks to her son, and this
Oh,
repeats for 3 hours.
so it's like, see, these kind of films, ideally, I'd love making them, but I know for a fact I would hate watching them because
It's literally what I told.
I like movies where it's just like what you sent me, right? With The Art of Boredom by Paul Schrader. Yeah, I
Right.
like films where you just have these quiet little moments. I would love making them, but I for sure would not want to watch it. I mean, if I'm in the mood, I would
Yeah,
love it, but
it's a film that is meant to be discussed rather than to be watched. Not that it shouldn't be watched, it should be watched. It should be watched by every kino file. But I do think it's kind of important. It's an important film, not only in feminism, but in film history too. Not that I'm super familiar with it, but yeah, it is pretty important. Like,
Oh
I don't
shit.
think I'll ever forget about this movie.
Were you like, was there a point while watching the film where you're like, I should probably do something else? I should
I
stop
don't
watching.
I don't think I'll be able to do something like this because first of all, the themes in these films are nothing that I could relate to because one, it's about feminism and not that I don't support feminism or like I can't think from a perspective of a lady, but as I said, as long as I'm not a lady, I will never feel how a woman
100%.
would feel
Right,
like
right.
watching this movie or like realizing what it's talking about, shit like that. It like, and especially in that era in the 70s, that too when you're like just like 21 or 22 or something, to make a movie like this, it's hard not to regard it as a classic or not as classic as an important film in film history.
Right. I feel like everything surrounding the film, in a way, in a very light sense, is more interesting than the film itself. Not to say that the film's not
Not in a
interesting,
light sense, in every sense. The movie is not interesting. As
but
I
that's
said, she peels the fucking potatoes and it's in real time, man. There's no edit, there's no cut. It's in fucking real time.
oh god. Ah man, I feel like, yeah, I don't know, man. I guess I think that's how films are going to be for a while now. Do you think India will ever come to a point where they release something like that?
What if there is, and we don't know?
While Roach Chetty is alive, no one's going to make something like this. Dude,
You were saying Rohit Shetty. I heard Rohit Jetty.
Roach Chetty. Dude, I was about to watch Patar Panchali one day, man. I watched 20 minutes.
Correct, correct. What a beautiful pronunciation of that word.
Is it
Killed
Panther?
it.
Yeah,
Panther
I watched
Panchali.
20 minutes, but then I was like, nah, watch There Will Be Blood. I'm not in the mood for this.
I keep
But yeah,
doing that.
from those 20 minutes, I can say what a masterpiece. Satyajit Ray, one of my favorite directors ever made.
Ever made. One of my favorite directors ever made. Yeah, I
Stanley
guess,
Kubrick's
man.
probably the best director ever made.
Who made him? Like God?
I think he's God, dude.
Um,
No one can make films like him.
Daddy, his uncle, his aunt, his brother, sister.
He has a sister who he
Yeah,
punched when he was a kid. Like, have you seen the
Brainly,
video of
brainly Kubrick.
No, have you seen the video of Stanley Kubrick dancing when he was a baby?
yeah. In the 30s, right?
What?
Yeah, no, you should
What?
watch Stanley Kubrick clips on YouTube. There's a video of
This is
him
what you
as a
do for fun?
yeah.
Just Stanley Kubrick funny moments. Jeez, we're all fucked, dude. Like, this is
top
not
top 10 Kubrick moments.
number 10.
He
Giving a
punches Shelley
woman,
Duvall.
yeah, giving Shelley Duvall depression.
Before we get to our number one pick, here are some honorable
Or-
mentions.
No, Paul Thomas Anderson was kind of like fucked up back in the 90s.
what do you
What he
mean?
did? What he did?
Like, he was dating Fiona Apple. You know Fiona Apple.
Yeah. Right, right, right. Fetch the
Uh,
ball compass.
like, he pushed her out of a car, and then once him, Apple and Tarantino did cocaine together, and she was like, "I'm never doing drugs again." She hasn't done drugs again. There's a
Fiona Apple
video.
is that old?
Yeah, she's
Holy
like
shit, huh?
40. Yeah. Like, there's a video of Fiona Apple pretending to be Magnolia. Like, Paul, like, pushes her and he's like, why can't you be like a shorter? Even Boogie Nights was like shorter than you and all that. I mean, it's obviously for fun, but like, the guy can like act
Oh
like
god.
he seems serious. He pushes her and she pushes him back, and he's like, why can't you be just fucking shorter and all that. That on YouTube, like Fiona Apple is Magnolia or something like that.
Man, I feel like
Dude, I think Tarantino's like what he what his views are upon Roman Polanski,
I don't
like
know.
on that thing.
Harvey
There's
Weinstein.
there's this video on the Howard Stern show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So It was this old episode that came up again during Polanski's something. I don't know, it came up. So they're discussing about what Roman Polanski did. And Tarantino was like, I don't think what he did was wrong. Like, it's not good to do what he did, but the girl was down to do it. I mean, that's what he said. So yeah, I think
How do you
Tarantino
want me to judge your movies objectively now, fucker? I
separate the
cannot do
art
that.
from the artist.
Eat my ass, Abhay.
No, no. See, it's
Like
not like you're paying to watch these films; you're torrenting them. If any,
separating the art from the artist, I don't think anyone follows it completely.
no, see,
Like,
No, I
okay,
do. I don't like Tarantino as a person. I think he's like a fucking asshole.
hmm
Like the way he.
no, okay, fine. Now this is where I get to the thing. Suppose your friend makes a movie, okay? Suppose your friend makes a movie, and it's a piece of shit.
I
What are you
will
going to
tell
tell
him
him,
it's a
sir?
piece of shit.
You will.
Yeah, I will. It's better to
Oh,
be
okay.
honest than to lie. Then he'll make more pieces of shit. He'll be a cancer to the fucking art form.
it was not my
Maybe
thing.
halfway through he'd realize that okay, it's a piece of shit. But oh, okay, okay, damn. I wouldn't like. Although I feel like inside I would, and I probably should, but I wouldn't. I'd probably be like, yeah, it's great.
Okay, I mean that depends. What if I made Only God Forgives? What would you say, Varun? What would you tell me if I made it?
Ah, no, for a fact I know that I wouldn't tell you
He's
that's
like,
bad. I wouldn't tell you that it's bad. I mean, if you made Only God Forgives, I'd remove you from the basement. But you didn't, so you're staying there.
What
How are
if
you getting live?
what if I made Burning? No, wait, you love Burning. Never mind.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love all movies. Every director is my favorite director.
Yeah, bro. Yorgos Lanthimos. Oh, bro, he's gonna be my favorite director. Nah, dude, Scorsese actually, you know what? Josh
I
Trank
don't
is
think
where it's at.
I don't like Scorsese as much as others like him. I love him, but
I don't
I
think you've
fucking hate
watched that many
Spielberg.
Scorsese films.
I have not all, not
I like Scorsese more than Kubrick.
Nah, bro. Kubrick is like, he's
I mean,
somewhere
yeah,
there.
it's like Scorsese's Punch Drunk Love and Kubrick's There Will Be Blood. Like I
Yeah, okay,
appreciate
I
I
get
think
what you
he's
mean. Yeah,
fantastic, but I like
right.
yeah, you like it.
Scorsese. Yeah,
You
I
know
like.
what Stanley Kubrick is, but I enjoy
Yeah,
this more.
I think that's because recently I've been getting into the mafia. You know,
Ah, right, 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 right.
I've been interested in like Italian. You know, there's this mob guy on YouTube. He was part of the mob. His name is Michael Franzese, and he makes YouTube videos now, talking about how it was like.
Scary.
it's kind of ironic, and
Did
then
we
but
finish?
then
There will
what?
we finished. There will be blood, bro.
No,
What? It's restarting. What the
no, no,
fuck?
no.
Miramax.
We didn't finish it. We started the Zoom meeting only at like 8:45.
Why did I look back?
Hey, we were
Oh
supposed to
shit.
talk about PTS films. Never
Okay,
mind.
fuck.
Yeah, have you seen Hardy?
Yeah.
Do you want to see my heart?
It's it's everything I don't want my first film to be.
Oh shit.
Like if I,
It's a decent
it's
first debut film.
fine, but like it's everything. Just
I'm actually glad that Hardy it's a bad movie because you're saying that it's a bad movie because
it's not a bad movie.
It's
It's
not a
that gives
bad movie.
hope. That gives
It's
hope.
his
You
worst
know.
movie.
Let's watch climax. All right. Yeah, yeah. Tell me, tell me.
IMAX, man. Yeah, that's a good film.
Yeah, this is climax.
Oh yeah, they play the credits at the start. No, very
I
artistic.
fucking love
I
that,
must
dude.
say.
No, hey, Gas will put credit whenever he wants. Okay, do don't say start and all.
They
Whenever
put
he
in the
wants, like
middle.
okay, fine. Now play credits. And
And
they
that
just started. No, no,
what's
no,
that?
no, 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 no,
What's the
no, no, no.
movie he made? Lux Eterna, right? Yeah, I like the starting bit with Jesus Christ. Yeah, the rest
Your
was
eyes
okay.
didn't hurt? Did your eyes not?
I haven't got to
Oh,
Dude,
Lux
they
Eterna.
no, I enjoyed it. I
you
mean,
haven't? You sent
I
me the
haven't got
movie.
to. I haven't watched. I haven't watched it. I sent you the movie, but I didn't watch it. I saw like the first 10 minutes, but I couldn't get through it. unless like I
Did it
skip
hurt?
or like
Did,
close my
did it
eyes
hurt?
or
Did it hurt, Cyril?
No,
Were your eyes paining?
there is a
yeah.
line between artistic expression and genuinely just killing your
Okay,
audience. Like,
take, take it.
st- epilepsy,
uh,
what? I don't know.
yeah, I guess it is weird. It's a little weird, but I feel like that's the kind of movies I'd make, and probably for
Yeah, that's
India.
fucking obvious. Every one of your movie has like the seizure effect and that fucking aspect ratio thing.
No, actually,
I feel
no.
like I'm the most basic person here. If I ever made a movie, it'd probably be like Heat or something.
But, but I haven't seen Heat.
Oh, Heat is amazing, dude.
I've seen the opening of it.
Oh, so you've seen the opening of Dark Knight?
I
Oh yeah,
mean, granted, opening of Heat is better, but yeah, Dark Knight is a good movie.
I don't like
Thank
Dark
you.
Knight.
Hot
Okay,
take
I
time.
think the podcast has to come to an end now.
No,
Why don't you
I
like
don't
Dark Knight?
like. Okay, I do like it, but I don't think it's as good as. But it's not like There Will Be Blood, like where I appreciate There Will Be Blood. I like it as much as I think
How are you
as it is.
comparing Dark Knight and There Will Be Blood, bro?
Yeah, dude, Dark Knight's obviously superior. I mean, if your Twitter bio doesn't have if you're good at something, never do it for free, can you really call yourself a cinephile?
If every
Yeah, I
caption
do.
you have isn't why so serious, are you actually a cinephile?
If your wallpaper isn't oh wait, my wallpaper is never mind.
What? You
It
have
is
wallpaper?
Heath Ledger Joker.
Holy shit, bullshit.
Yeah, but it's not like
Bullshit, bullshit. Look at that
yeah,
play
it's
of
like
words.
fuck
Varun Menon, you
this.
should write.
Oh no.
Oh wow. Can you do that again?
Yeah, that's
Boom.
really
Oh no, it's
Ah,
not working
fucked it up.
anymore. Oh shit, you could see
Abhi,
my house for just a second.
I haven't seen Advai's full face.
You have.
No,
Oh no, not since like December or something.
I
But
have never seen your whole face.
yeah, I've never met at school. I don't
please
think we're
don't
even
share
in the
the
same
same face.
school.
I thought Cyril was like 22, dude. And then I realized, nah. He said he's 14. I'm like, okay.
I thought he was your cousin. Honestly, man, I don't know what's going on Twitter, man. I don't know how I got into the Mallu film community.
I
There is no Mallu film community.
There's no film.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. How I got into
Just
the cult WhatsApp group.
which one?
Right with Saurav.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that. Oh, what's happening there? I have no idea.
He told me
everyone was
record.
like, "Nice Varun, nice Varun." I'm like, "What Varun? What he did? Rochi made? What else he did?"
I sent her the link of that one. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. Something and all I'm editing, but it's fine. I like it.
Yeah, dude, like, who is
Ah,
your audience? Like, honestly,
your mom.
when someone looks at your film and says it good, do you think they understand what happened? Do you think anyone understood what
Absolutely not.
happened in
No,
monologue?
people don't say it's good. Uh, there's a Discord server I'm on. How is Cyril doing? Are you a vlogger?
I'll check
you
this out.
how? Okay, oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, how do these
I
backgrounds
think
work?
we've gotten our thumbnail. Yeah. Holy shit! How long hasn't this been going on, man?
I don't know.
It's been like
Let's
an
keep it
hour.
going.
All right, who's gonna watch it? Anyways, who's gonna watch it?
No, Cyril, have you watched our podcast? If you the
I don't
correct
think he has.
if you don't say yes,
Episode.
you seen the whole thing? If you
Yeah,
say
I don't watch them. I listen to them by
good,
going
that's good.
watch.
Are
Very
you
good.
mad? Why?
Yeah,
I normally
honestly, I mean,
I
I'm
normally
thankful
don't.
you watch it, but why?
Thank you. First of all, thank
No,
you.
no, no. Like I saw like uh the when you put out like the first episode about Nolan. I saw
Uh,
like the first 20 minutes or so, and I put it in watch later. Then
right,
I
right,
came
right.
back to it like last month. something. In October or something, I saw it again. Not again. I listened to it from where I stopped.
Oh shit, dude, we have
Yeah.
people listening
We
to our
have
podcast. Okay,
fans.
that's so dope.
I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
how
I
many
think
views
it's
have
time
it?
we start
9 views.
monetizing.
I think it's start, time we start earning some cash. Can't do the shit for free.
Yeah, sure.
Unless your
Yo,
background gets us copyright claims, because honestly, Varun, I don't
no,
think you should
he's
be
right.
doing
Man.
what you're doing. Then again, I don't
Yeah,
think Gaspar Noah will be like,
I don't think he has a problem. I think he knows that all his films are torrented. Hey, top 10 Malus? I could. I have a brilliant. I have a brilliant. Um, do you know who Breadman is, right?
The music guy. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Breadman. Yeah. All right. Dope. Then I think it's a good time to end this podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe and like and share.
should I stop?
Yeah, you can stop. Okay, thank you.
I want to stop right now.
Now would be good.